Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, things are getting weird. You guys, news coming out about Harry and Meghan Spencer, question mark? We need to sit down and have a talk because again, things are getting weird. Speaking of weird, I've got my favorite weird co-host right next to me that has a lot to say about this as well because we are feeling weird over here. Say hi, weird co-host.
I'm changing my name to Dr. Bud. Hi, this is Jay, also known as Dr. Bad Vibes on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We're here to talk about potential name changes.
No. People have taken to calling you Sexy Voice in my comments, so you are now Sexy Voice. Congratulations on the name change, Sexy Voice.
Yay, thanks.
My God, that voice. Somebody pointed out that you go from Sexy Voice to Marge Simpson real fast.
I love you, homie.
Oh, God. So, yeah, the news is blowing up right now about these two, and not these two, but about Harry and Meghan, Hank and Skank, because, they keep doing real dumb stuff, and they're continuing to do dumb stuff, and so we're going to keep talking about it. But news coming out about them. So, as you know, Tom Bower wrote Revenge, one of my all-time favorite books. And he's got some interesting news about, by the way, I just looked up at the screen. My God. I mean, look at all the pictures of her cosplaying as Diana. Oh, and I do have a video on that, by the way, if you want to see all the times that I could find where she was dressing like Diana and trying to get herself compared to Diana. Definitely check it out. And yes, I know people like to point out that Catherine also sometimes draws inspiration from Diana, but come on. Tell me this isn't, everything Meg does is calculated, so this is all on purpose. Anyway, I digress. She loves to be compared to Diana. We're going to get into it, but first, I do want to play you a clip of the interview that we're going to be referring to so you can hear it. It's Tom Bower on GB News, and he goes into the Sussex's new plan because it's a doozy and it's going to be hilarious. I do want to give a shout out to Krishma Baby on TikTok for the video. And so definitely check them out. And we're going to take a look at this video and then we're going to react to it. Here we go.
Sussex is. What I also heard very recently is that Meghan decided that her real object in life was to be Diana. That has always been her passion. That has also been Harry's passion. And Meghan went to the extent of suggesting that they should drop the name Windsor and take the surname Spencer. So she'd be Meghan Spencer, the new Diana. And
so this is a plan that they've actively discussed?
They've actively discussed it, not only by themselves, but with others too. This isn't something that's plucked only in their minds. They were actively trying to recast themselves as Diana and Meghan Spencer. And that is
so he would go from Harry Windsor to
Harry Spencer too, his mother's name.
But that would be a devastating
blow
it was,
but that is
his father.
Absolutely, it's all about the break-off. And they also have given up the Sussex title because you've got the new incarnation of Diana, which I think it all makes sense if you look at the extraordinary photographs of Meghan this weekend. Very thin, very, very thin, getting ready for the Dior modelling. You know, the new Sharon Stone or Cara Devington. I mean, the image was important, and it's all now sabotaged. Everything is broken up, and that's a great blow to them because they're looking for something new, and now they're going to have to look for something again.
So again, thank you, Krishma Baby 23, for sharing the video. Let's talk about this.
So, again, I'm just a bystander that just kind of picks these things up every once in a while. I always assumed Meghan was the mastermind behind everything, but the way this sounds, so are we living in a world where Harry has some supervillain level plot where the end game is to fuck his mom?
Oh, God. Oh, please don't ever say that again. Ew. No, I'm still saying she's the mastermind, I think. Oh, God, I don't know. In his book, he did so many weird comparisons with Meghan and Diana. I mean, we've been there a million times, but about she's got the same stardust, I believe, are the words that he used. And oh God, I'm just freaked out by this whole thing.
Yeah, now all I can think of is like it's talking about supervillain, like the Heath Ledger Joker, like Harry's in some dark basement. He's like, it's simple. We bang my mom.
Oh, God. Okay, at this point, I will pay you to stop saying bang my mom. Okay. Yeah, so news coming out about them. What are our thoughts on this? I really want to know your comments below. Oh, I just feel so weirded out by this whole thing. So, remember how I was telling you when Meghan and Harry were getting together? Her whole plan was to get her name in the same article with his name. So that way their names would be together in the news. So I believe that has happened quite a bit with Diana from dressing like her. Hello, I mean, this is just how you stand and how you wear your glasses. It's all in hopes of being compared to Diana. But let's get into the nitty-gritty here. So they changed you guys. So if they change their name from Windsor, which is Harry's current last name, to Spencer, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I understand why they would do it because they want the Diana comparison, but it doesn't make any sense. It's taking your mom's maiden name. It's just, I mean, it's just nuts at this point. It's absolutely crazy. And when I first heard this, believe me, my Patreon was blowing up. We were all talking about it's crazy. Thank you all for letting me know about this. Okay, so when I first heard about this, you know what popped in my head immediately? So many things. First was ew. Because I just keep thinking, well, Jay, you say it better than I do.
Okay, so off the mic, Jim was reminding me, she's like, as I was, formulating my thoughts, she's like, oh yeah, remember, they supposedly conceived one of their children with Diana's hair on the nightstand. And I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't remember that. I must have blocked that out of my mind. It's like... there's so much.
Remember Mom's face cream?
Yeah, well, yeah, everybody remembers Mommy's face cream. They need some sort of filter because he wrote a very prolific book that had a very viral quote of him talking about rubbing Mummy's face cream on his Todger. Like, they need a handler or something.
Handler.
I mean, maybe... the family was, outside of the equation here. Maybe Spencer wouldn't be a bad name because they keep giving these gifts, like Spencer's gifts.
Oh, God.
Like the T-shirt that says something about farts. We get a book about rubbing Mommy's cream on our Todger.
Oh, my God.
In the nightstand hair. That's gross. I forgot about that. I don't know. Ew.
Ew. Yeah, that's all disgusting. Oof. Okay. Here's the first thoughts, though, that I had when I heard this news is nobody else has made this point. So I just want to make this point. Okay. Remember, Meghan gets real pissy and tries to take down her sister Samantha for this. She says that Samantha changed her name to Markle to be like Meghan or whatever, to have her name associated with her. But then Samantha came out and proved, no, she changed it back well before, and she's been going by Markle for a long time. So again, Meghan pissed about Samantha name change, and here we are. Here they are trying to do the same damn thing. Like, or actually, you know what? No, that is Samantha's name. This is way worse and way more bizarre. So they're talking about maybe changing their name to have a closer association with Diana. So that was my first thought. And my second thought was, oh, this is just a giant FU to Charles. They've tried to do FUs every way they can. So this would be, I would think, one of the ultimate FUs. Although I would say one of the ultimate FUs is the way Harry behaved at coronation. When his dad was becoming king.
Can you imagine just what it's like? Charles is sitting around trying to be king and stuff, and then these things come back to him. He's just gonna be like, Jesus Christ, just let me ride my birthday horse and be king for these few years that I have. Just leave me alone. Like
Birthday horse.
Like, yeah, just let me have my birthday horse. That's all I want.
Oh my God.
This is so exhausting.
How would I can't do a Charles impression, but it'd be like, Harry, please stop trying to be or fuck your mom.
Harry, please stop trying to be or fuck your mother.
And then my next thought is this is a big FU to William as well, which, by the way, happy birthday, William. We'll talk about that. I want to do another video where I kind of talk about that. But happy birthday, William. Weird video to include a happy birthday to William. But
Birthday horse.
yeah, he gets a birthday horse too. I don't know where birthday horse came from, but oh my God. Okay, where was I? Yeah, it's a huge FU to William too, who's, I mean, he's been through all the same shit Harry has. He just handles it like an adult, not like a petulant child. And now this bullshit. I can't with these two. I cannot. Is it weird to say I almost hope they do it? I don't want to fuck with, of course, William or Charles, but I'm saying I hope they do it because it's going to so spectacularly fail. And I think people will really push back against this. So it'll be kind of fun to watch. It'll be like Dior on steroids. I think it'll be fun to watch.
Okay, let me reel it in just a little bit, just real talk. So, yeah, birthday horse. But on the real talk side, obviously it was tragic what happened to Diana. That had to affect the kids. I mean, everybody, in the family. I don't want to make light of that. Obviously, that was traumatic. That would be traumatic for anybody. But good God, man, like there's ways to handle this. Help in a more healthy fashion. William's not
Talking about his mommy's cream.
Yeah, William's not wanting to rub his mom's cream on his junk, and have his wife dress up like her and be like, "Oh yes, you look like mommy."
Oh God.
I don't understand it. That's so weird, but that's where we are. Mm-hmm. And what's the next logical step? Just to become her, I guess. But and then what about the kids? They're going to change their names too? I mean, I guess. Unless. But then do they still want their titles? Those
yes.
they keep saying no, but then their actions say yes. I'm so confused.
Okay, first of all, what kids? Am I right? Second of all, no, you're right. I mean, who among us hasn't lost somebody or experienced tragedy? And as many of you have pointed out in the comment section, it doesn't give you a lifelong free pass to be an a-hole or to be a weirdo. But yeah, I'm just stuck on this. I'm absolutely riveted. Changing their name to Diana. Oh my God, that's the next step. To Spencer. But this all feels like Meghan to me. I think Harry. Obviously Harry's got huge mommy issues. Yikes. Hello Freud. But it's all about Meghan trying to be compared to Diana. So what's the next logical step? She's gonna cut her hair short, dye it blonde, and go by Spencer. I don't know.
Yeah, are we gonna go full meltdown, and are they both going to be dressing like the image on the screen, like full on like Saturday Night Live get up, like he's like, oh, Princess Diana now, and everybody.
Is that Harry's voice?
I don't know who that is. That's whoever.
That's good.
That's my Saturday Night Live impression, and I don't understand what's going on. No one reacts like this. Bad things happen, but there's ways to handle it. I don't think this is the way.
Yeah, you can change your name to Spencer all you want, both you a-holes, but it doesn't make you like Diana. Oh my God, it's just nuts at this point. Absolutely bonkers. I love Tom Bauer. I know he's had some controversial opinions lately, so I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this one, but oh my God, this is just, every time I think it can't get worse, they're like, hold my beer. We got this. Let me show you something nuts. And they do stuff like this. And I'm here for it. Oh my God. Any final thoughts? Anybody's name we should change our name to, you think? Like anybody?
I think, after thinking on it a little bit, maybe it's not a bad idea. Let's change our names. I want our last name to be Schwarzenegger because I love Total Recall because that Martian chick has 3 boobs. And that's inspired me.
Can you do an Arnold impersonation?
I'm the gummy bear candy corn.
Oh God.
That's my Will Sasso Arnold. I lost my train of thought. This all, they need a filter. They need an idea person to reel them in how to act, I guess. this sounds like this sounds like a Harry plan because everything he says is just comedy. Although this goes a little far, this is kind of tragedy.
This is a Meghan plan, I think.
Yeah, that's probably. It must be a combination, and that's it's turned what's normally just public idiocy into to ooh to public ooh.
Yeah, the cringe heard around the world. Oh, I'd like the Spencers to sound off and say what they think about this because yeah, I just keep going back to it. It's like us, like you said, just picking a random name. Okay, we're the Schwarzeneggers then. But no, let's pick somebody else. But
easier to spell.
yeah, exactly. So it's just picking a random. I mean, yes, they have a relation, but it's not their last name. It never would be, never was. So sure. Yeah, I'm freaked out. I'm disgusted, but I'm also riveted. So if more news about this comes out, we will definitely keep up with it, and I'm sure Jay will make more jokes.
Yeah, he wants to bang his mom. I don't know if I can make a joke about that. That's just the sad reality we live in.
Ew, does she role play with a blonde wig in bed?
Or maybe he does.
Oh, God.
The whole thing's nuts. And something we kind of forgot about is the inevitable divorce. I mean, they're not going to stay together.
Yeah.
So that's going to complicate the name stuff even more. Is she going to, I guess maybe that is her plan and that's the end game.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to separate, keep that name, somehow become Spencer, and then she's like, I'm Diana now. And everybody's going to be like, nah, nah. Okay, with all that new knowledge, I'm going to go pour hand sanitizer into my brain. And afterwards, you can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick as Dr. Bad Vibes, playing video games and not thinking about this.
And you can find me right here obsessing about this because I will not be able to let this go for a very long time. Oof. Oh my God. So gross. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here and for watching. We appreciate you all so much. Yeah, as more news comes out, we'll talk about it. And I'm gonna go tie my shirt up around under my tits and hang my glasses off. So just like this picture. So guys, thank you for everything. We appreciate you all, and we will be talking to you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.